Hey guys, this is Paranoid again, and I took down my previous video. I felt that I was a little bit over aggressive or had too much criticism towards Evony, and I went on about it for too long. That video still had really relevant and important information, so I just want to go over the main points, not everything that I said in the previous video, which I called Boycott Evony, but I'll keep it more brief and more relaxed. I'll just go over the things I think people should know. And the first thing are the changes in the Tyche Wheel. So they do have the 100 spins, and unlike the previous event, in this event you need 800 spins to complete all the bonuses, and you get only 10 fragments of each type. Previously, with 500 spins, you would get 15 fragments of each type, and this time with 800 spins, you get 10 fragments of each type, which leaves you requiring 20 more fragments of each type, and the fragments don't have an equal probability to drop. The armor is much less likely to drop, the armor fragment, and from my experience and from others on this server, the probability of the armor fragment to drop is about 1 out of 150, give or take. Maybe it's 1 in 120, maybe it's 1 in 180 or 200. Roughly, approximately, assume it's 1 out of 150 spins. I've had better luck spinning 10 times and not spinning 100 times. I've made a few spins with 10 times and got a couple fragments, and with the 100 spins I didn't get anything. And the issue here is that if you get a fragment once every 150 spins and you need 20 armor fragments, that means you need 3,000 spins. And how many spins? Well, just doing the daily quest, you have the information here, but you can get 35 spins per day from quest total if you buy it and farm and so on. So after 10 days, that's 350 spins. You need we said about 3,000 spins total, and you get some free ones, so maybe another 2,500 or so spins to win the fragment. How many spins do you get from packages? Let's go to the most expensive package, the $100 package. Let's assume you use a double down coupon on it. You get, with the double down coupon, you get 120 spins from the $100 package if you use the double down coupon. 120 spins is approximately, like we said, one fragment. If we keep it simple, maybe less, but it's approximately one fragment. That means you need 20 fragments. That means you need 20 packages of the $100 package with the double down coupon, and you're not going to be able to get that because you only have like 10 double down coupons, I think. So I think it's virtually impossible to get this, and some people might not be aware. They might be spending $500 or $1,000, and they're gonna be stuck with 20 fragments. They can't even complete it without spending a ton of money. I'm not sure if anyone is gonna complete this unless they spend a lot of money. So it's definitely not worthwhile. Last event when we had the Tyche Wheel, you could buy a few packages and win it, and now it's virtually impossible to win. And you will be able to complete the helmet. The helmet is much easier to complete. I don't think it's worth it, but the King's Party event has the console staff, which is a much nicer. It's a very nice item, and if you upgrade it and refine it, you can get about a total of 55% to construction speed with perfect refines and item upgrade. That's it. It can save you a lot of time if you're a high level player. And just about my criticism of Evony, and the last video which I took down, I was very critical of them. It was very critical of basically any new content they release is in the form of gimmicks or items or packages to get you to spend money. And like the console scroll costs $1,000 basically. And that's most things they release. They're not going to release any new mechanism for players to enjoy the game, any bug fixes, features, anything like that, anything to help small players or small coiners. No, it's just a gimmick after gimmick. And they're also developing another game with similar concept, so I don't like it. And Evony always likes to say that you don't have to spend money. I think it's even in their not terms, but they basically say you can enjoy the game, you don't have to spend money, you can enjoy the entire content of the game, which is simply false. You can't, and you have a hard limit, you have a hard cap on this game. I don't even want to talk about like refining stones or gems. People might not even be able to unlock their first dragon if they don't buy packages or general specialities, the rune stone chest boxes or the civilization gear. That's like a bonus, civilization gear and general specialities. I'm talking something basic like your city level. This guy who's probably been playing, like, he's an active player. He's been playing like 8 months, so since the server opened, and he's pretty active. And you're probably never even gonna get past level 30 if you don't buy packages, for the simple reason that you need food. You need to stockpile food to upgrade buildings, and you need billions of food or hundreds of millions. And look, you just enter the game or you leave Battlefield and you're spammed with these advertisements. It's getting hard to play. You need, I'm K36, but let's look at my walls. To go to K36, it's 3.5 billion, and you can't stockpile food. Basically, you might have some tricks like asking people to send you, but that's also capped. Or you can try to farm alts or something. But to keep it simple, you can't progress in this game as a free-to-play player after roughly K30. You're gonna be stuck in there forever. It's going to be impossible, and every building is going to cost you hundreds of millions, if not billions, of food, and you won't be able to get past that stage. And let's say you do decide there's a good deal and you want to spend a few $100 or $1,000 or $2,000. You're going to go up to K33 or 34, and you're going to be hard stuck there. You're not going to be able to upgrade any buildings. I'll just use my city as an example. I can't make any progress with virtually any building without buying packages. So if I want to upgrade this building, it's going to cost me $100 because it's 1 billion food. And if I want to upgrade my keep, I need 6.7 billion food. So that's approximately $600 to upgrade this keep. So every building you upgrade here has a price tag, and as soon as you stop spending money, you're not going to be able to make any progress. No runestone chests, no academy tactics scrolls, and so on, and not the basic stuff like upgrading buildings. So there's a limit, and even if you spend money, as soon as you stop, you're not going to be able to make any progress. And it's like a rat race. You're never going to win. There's always going to be more buildings, more content, and more content that costs money, and you're never going to be able to progress after K30. Every single progress you want to make in this game, besides crafting items, which you can do it to a certain extent, you're going to need to spend thousands of dollars just to upgrade my keep. I don't even want to think about higher level keeps, but it's impossible. That was some of my criticism, among other things, that the battlefield people don't have an equal chance. It's not even close. Small players can't participate, and so on. They need to make mechanisms to allow others to be more relevant. The packages here give like, I don't know, 52,000% return with a double down coupon. It's basically tens of millions of gems worth of value, and you can play for a month or two and not get the same value as you get from a single time package. You might as well not play the game at all, work a few hours and buy a single package, and it's going to save you like 2 months of playing. So the differences between buying one pack and buying 3 packs and buying 10 packs is just too much of a difference, and they need to find a way to balance it, is what I'm saying, and make it viable for other players, because I don't like playing against level 29 players, and sooner or later they're gonna leave, and the big players are gonna be left alone, and they don't want to play alone, so they might start leaving, and also people you can see this on older servers. People understand that it's probably not maintainable to keep spending money on this game in the amount that is required to make progress. I know some older players might spend $5 daily or $100 monthly, but if you want to make any progress, you continue spending all the time, and it's not viable in the long term, or for most people it's not viable, even people that are coiners now. It's really hard to maintain in the long term, and people want a way to make progress with spending a little and just playing the game, and it's not possible. So many old players, they have some time that they spend money, and as soon as they stop spending and they realize I can't upgrade a single building, then they'll quit the game. So I've seen even on our server, I've seen someone that just quit recently. Let's see her. We didn't even zero her yet. K36. So it's a little bit sad to see K36 and K37s that have left the game, but yeah, that's the situation, and it's gonna get worse. The way Evony is developing this game is gonna get worse. That's it, guys. Have a good week.